What's up, everybody? Ryan here, back with some more Royale, and it's Sunday, which means it's time for a new faction update. So as you can see by my screen, the faction for this week is Technogenic Society, and their booster is going to be an increase in crit chance by 10%. So the units here, you can see right now, the main one is pretty much going to be Engineer. So I posted a deck a few days ago, and it was this deck right here, the Engineer with the Dryad. And this deck was really good before the update. So now with the faction boost, this deck is going to be insanely good. So I do recommend you guys try it out. But that is not going to be the deck we're going to be playing for this video. I have been trying out some Cultist. So this deck right here, Cultist deck, I have been playing really good. We're going to go ahead and jump into a video. Guys, hit that like and sub button. We are so close to 1K. 90% of the viewers are not subbed, so if I can get just 70 more subs from this video, that will be awesome. We'll hit the 1K mark, which will be our goal. It's been a goal for a long time, so really do want to thank everybody for that. I really do appreciate it. So this right here, I'm going to show you a strong suit with this deck. It counters the heck out of Shaman. So as you saw right there, you just take a Portal Keeper, you swap them around, and Shaman is pretty much useless, which is very satisfying because Shaman is annoying. But good luck to Red 78. First boss is going to be a Bedlam, which is sometimes a problem. It really just depends on if we can get enough Cultists on the board. So if you guys are wondering how this deck works or how Cultist works, as you can see, I have that single Cultist over there. A Cultist by himself is useless. The only way Cultist is good is if you can get one in the middle of four others. So if I had a Cultist right here, see where this little Portal Keeper is, and then I had four other Cultists around him, the one in the middle would have increased damage and crit chance and would do splash damage. So he'd be really good. So Cultist by himself, not very good. Now, if you do get Cultists like this, like with one next to each other, they do get attack speed, damage boost, and they do a little bit of splash damage. So they become almost like an Inquisitor. Oh crap. Please merge. Alright. Got a little distracted there. I almost lost. So the main goal was to get one in the middle of others, and then please swap. Lagging, man. It's not fast enough. That is okay. As long as we dodge most, I'm happy. We'll do that right there. We only need one tier 1 Portal Keeper. So we're going to try to get the one in the middle here to be the Empowered Cultist, and we're getting really good RNG right here. Can we do it? Nope. We can actually make it happen right now. So as you can see, the one in the middle, he looks a little bit different than the rest of them, and he does insane amounts of damage. So since we got that lucky, I don't think we're gonna have a problem with Bedlam. We should just shred the Bedlam. Now we're gonna do this. Starting to miss some merges, guys. They're Shamans. I'm getting nervous on camera. You guys make me nervous. But if you guys have any other deck suggestions for Cultist, please let me know, because I have struggled with this card since the release, because I got lucky in like the first week I got Cultist. But I haven't even been able to make a video on it because I haven't been able to find a deck that's any good. I mean, there's this one, you can swap the Bombardier for Chemist and it's still pretty dang good, but it's not, has never been good enough to where it can compete with like Inquisitor decks. Whoa, what am I doing? Well, wasn't fast enough for that merge. Now you really want to play off of your empowered squares. So I do have this Bombardier sitting over here in an empowered square, but I can't make this empowered square surrounded by 4 other squares. So even if that was a Cultist, I couldn't make it one of the really strong Cultists. So please, okay, please, okay. Make him waste those Shamans. That's all I'm worried about. So usually Shaman deck, Shaman Boris is pretty easy to beat. Even if you miss some of the merges, you're not going to miss all of them, and you'll just out DPS them. So if we stayed right like this for the rest of the game, we probably still wouldn't lose, but let's just make it even more frustrating and just try to block every Shaman hit. He did get pretty good RNG with the tier 4 Boreas, but the tier 5 Harlequin kind of sucks. Sorry, buddy. I think that should be game right there. So first one was a pretty quick victory. Have been seeing a lot of Boreas Shaman, so that wasn't like a fluke lucky game. Play against it quite a bit. So we're going to jump into another one, get at least one more for this video, because that was a really quick win. So now playing against an Inquisitor Stasis. This is the deck that's hard to beat. The other Engineer deck, I smack it, but Cultist deck kind of struggles sometimes against the Inquisitor. So we don't have a empowered square in the middle, so it doesn't really matter where we put these cultists. But we're just going to go ahead and work around the cultists we have already. We'll keep him, make him the boss of the board. Let's see here if we can get some good RNG. Ain't looking like good RNG right now. Another tip with this is if you watch this really closely, I'm gonna use my Harlequin on Cultist. He has a damage debuff. Portal Keeper gets rid of the damage debuff, which is awesome. So that's one thing you really need to pay attention about, because like this game, sometimes you don't get Cultists and you have to use your Harlequin on Cultist just to get the board set up. Because if you don't get that board set up, you're pretty much just going to lose, because of one Cultist by himself is useless. So right now we're looking pretty dang good. We can always get our Dryads to upgrade them, so tier 1s don't really matter. It's not that big of a deal. I kind of messed up there because I could have just swapped the Bombardier with the Portal Keeper and then put the Cultist there, but it's okay. We'll get the one in the middle high tier. Feeling pretty good about this game, even though it is Inquisitor stasis, which is aggravating to beat. So we'll just do this. And then we'll swap them again. We'll get our super cultist and we'll be good to go. So there we go. Got the empowered one. It is a Bedlam, so we want to kill Bedlam really quickly, which means we want to get that empowered cultist if we can. I got a tickle in my throat, guys. I don't know why it's making me cough. It literally just happened when I started recording. Like I said, you guys make me nervous. So I think we're good. Should one-shot him, kill him pretty quickly. That was not as quick as I thought, and I was hoping Bombardier would save us with the stun, but he didn't want to do that for us. So we'll get late game. You want to have at least 2 of the middle cultists stacked beside each other. So this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and try to make him a empowered cultist too, which means get him surrounded, and then the rest of the board you can pretty much just do what you want with. Which I usually keep a couple Portal Keepers and a couple Bombardiers. That way if I do get like Warlock or Tribunal or something, you can use the Portal Keeper to protect it. Now I'm gonna do this. We're gonna YOLO it. Can we do it? Nope. I didn't think we could, but it was worth a try. So now that we're in this scenario, we're gonna make this one the one in the middle, because it's gonna be hard to get rid of that tier 3 Bombardier. So that's the good thing about Portal Keeper. You can always move around the board if you need to. Boom. We'll just do that, and we'll go ahead and swap them back. There we go. Now we look pretty strong right now, but that's definitely not enough to beat an Inquisitor. This would beat the Boreas, but Inquisitor is a different animal. Especially since he's got 2 tier 4 Inquisitors over there, which is scary. So his DPS is going to be really high. So right now, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Need to get some Dryads, if possible. We do it. That's okay. I don't like that. So we're gonna put that in the middle. Should be good for the Bedlam. So you saw we destroyed Bedlam. Like, he literally just got massacred. We're about to YOLO it. That was lucky, but then we're still unlucky because we're... Alright, that was lucky. But we still need more. We're still gonna have to do something. Do it again. RNG is insane. That would never happen. And his RNG is so bad. Is he gonna take damage? Go Bedlam. That sucks. Alright, so we didn't get super lucky, but his board is awful right now. So if he turns this one around, then props to you, Angel. That's a tough one. So one more hero ability and we'll have a full board, and then we'll get the Anvil drop, which does insane amounts of damage. Looks pretty good for us. Can't complain about what we have. I'm just gonna sit here, that way we don't mess up our DPS and we can keep the board pushing towards him really hard. Because he doesn't have very many Inquisitors. He has 4 and 3 of them have the the debuff on them, and they're tier 1s. So the only thing he has going for him right now is he has a lot of high tier stasises, which means he can pretty much survive. But can he survive longer than us? I don't know. That's the problem with his deck, is you can't turtle very well. So let's just hope our Cultist can pull out the dub. We'll upgrade our Bombardiers. It's gonna be a struggle. He's starting to get a little bit stronger. He is upgrading those debuffed Inquisitors, and it kind of hurts to see it. I hate when I have to do that. Usually I just merge them. I'll be honest with you. I just say screw it. Don't waste my Dryads on him. He is doing pretty well though, honestly. I don't know what his crit chance is, but he's surviving very well. So we should stun instantly, or not. What is that? Okay. So we have 3k mana. We're gonna go ahead and just, I didn't mean to do that, oops. We're gonna start merging. YOLO it. Can we do it? Can we do it? Please? Alright, so we're gonna do this. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Okay. Got lucky there. We'll do this. We will swap them again. And then swap them back. Where they're all tier 2s. Gives us more damage. And that actually worked out pretty good for us because we're out of mana there. So the accidental upgrade of our Bombardier didn't defeat us. He's got 2 regular tier 4 Inquisitors, and it just killed one of them. That poor guy. Yeah, Warlock took a dump on his board, and it healed. Warlock is a monster. I'm so sorry, Angel. I'm so sorry. So I think that should be game. I don't see him surviving through the Banner Lords on this wave. Unless he gets he or she gets really good RNG from here on out. Which so far they haven't got very good RNG, so it's probably not going to change. We'll see. As you can see, Cultist does fairly decent amount of damage. The problem is when you get a huge wave and it does more damage if there's one target, so the splash damage isn't the same as it would be if it was only one target, which kind of sucks. But critting 28k whenever my Crystal Master's max damage is like 29k, so splash damage Crystal Master, I'll take it. It's just you have to have your board set up or it's useless. So that's looking, he might survive. Well, Bedlam's probably gonna end it anyways. We're gonna drop the anvils just to get rid of the HP for the boss. I think we'll be good here. So he did survive, he or she did survive. Disconnected. So they forfeited. Kind of knew what was gonna happen there. I do appreciate the forfeit and not stalling the time, but as you can see, guys, Cultist, not that bad, not the best deck in the game by any means, but this is a deck that is capable of winning games, and it's kind of fun to play. It gives you a little bit of a change if you get bored with the meta, so make sure to give it a try. Also, this engineer deck right here, probably gonna have another video later this week on an engineer deck. Probably won't be this exact same one. Might try some off mana engineer decks, but definitely gonna try some new decks out. If you guys have any decks you want me to try, leave them down in the comments and I'll give them a go. If I like them, maybe it'll be in the video. But pretty soon, guys, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway for $20 gift cards. Might do one every single week. I'm gonna try to do that, so keep an eye out for that. It'll be Google Play or iTunes cards. That way you can buy some gems or some of the bundles in the game. Help some of the free-to-play players out, or people who just don't have the funds to spend on the game and they really do enjoy it. So hoping we can help some people. But really do appreciate all the support, guys. We're almost at 1K, so hit that sub and like button once again, and I'll see every one of you next time. Let's make a run together. I'll be by your